Hi Aditya, welcome to the Quint.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your film Once Upon a Time in Calcutta, which is all set to premiere at the Venice International Film Festival. So this is not your first time, your film is premiering at Venice. Your other film, Asha Jawar Majhe, also won the Fedora Best Debut Award at the same film festival. So what has this festival come to signify for you?
So firstly, I'm very grateful to the Venice Film Festival because it's the festival that discovered me. I mean, just being introduced to the world of cinema and interacting and meeting other people, how, trying and understanding how things work, how the business of films work. So yeah, so it's really special.
Coming to your film Once Upon a Time in Calcutta, the title reminds us of, fairy tales, how they used to begin, and it's always like once upon a time something happened. So how did you zero in on this title?
So this film captures a certain time in Calcutta, and it was an image of this one iconic dinosaur that I had clicked while, a flyover was being built beside it. That was the inception of the idea. And then a lot of things happened. The government changed after 34 years. I mean, this time will also become memory in no time. It will become once upon a time in no time. It's like Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris, when the past always seems glorious and an amazing time that we've left behind. So it came from that thought.
And how would you describe Calcutta, the city? Like when you're speaking about like each city has a very distinct characteristic. How would you describe Calcutta?
It's like talking about home. So my feelings about home are always, it's a wide range of emotions, You find a sense of comfort, but after some time you want to just get out, You find some kind of, some sense of security, but then you find it difficult to deal with parents. So, there are lots of things that continuously happen in our own houses, and that's the same with the city. So yeah, it's definitely a place which gives me a lot of comfort and gives me a lot of inspiration to do something and the comfort to create something because I'm so used to all these things.
So the storyline of Once Upon a Time in Calcutta, it is about a bereaved mother trying to find a new identity, love, and independence. Does it draw from like incidents of your life?
Right. So the storyline, everything in the storyline is from something that I have seen. And characters that I've seen. Not that I can mention these characters because they are from personal interactions. The synopsis or the logline focuses on the bereaved mother, searching for identity. That's just the thread that you hold on to, But what happens around you is what makes it,
So again, you directed your father in the film. What was that experience like?
It was very nice because my father, he's always been interested in the performing arts. And also although he served in the National Insurance Company for, since he was 21 until the day he retired. But he was also offered Protidwandi by Satyajit Ray.
Oh,
first,
okay.
which his mother made him turn down, clearly. And but he's always been into acting. He's done a lot of theater. It was a lot of fun because that's the only time when he listened to everything that I said, and otherwise he always has something to say about something else.
About the other actors also, Srilekha Mitra, Brat Voshu, were they always your first choice?
I remember I had met Srilekha at an event very briefly for 2 or 3 minutes at ITC. And so since I was writing the film, I could only see her in the role. And I tried seeing many other people, not many other people, all other people in the country who can fit in that age. And I could never be comfortable with anyone else but her playing it.
So in one of your interviews, you actually mentioned your habit of, randomly connecting with people. You also mentioned writing an email to Warner Brothers and also, trying to connect with Jackie Shroff and all. So is there someone who you least expected who had actually responded to you?
So I have been writing to people since, I think since I was in NID.
Okay.
When I was studying there. If I liked someone's work, I would write to them. If I had the dream of working with someone, I would write to them, and a lot of them would respond.
Okay.
Of course, they were polite responses, and there was a film that I wanted to, and I thought, Jackie Shroff might be interesting for the role, and I found some email ID, and I wrote, and he called back the next day. I found an email ID of Tanishta Chatterjee, and I mailed her, and I sent her a one-line mail, and she was very fascinated with that email.
Okay.
And she said, "Who are you that you've written to me like this?" But it was very sweet of her to come. She came, and then we discussed the script, and we're still friends, and it was really nice.
And how was it like to collaborate with cinematographer Gokhant Tiryaki? Was he always your first choice?
We went through 2-3 choices, and then we finally zeroed in on Gokhan, and he came, and his English he's not very fluent in English, so we had translated the script into Turkish, and then after he came, I gave him a narration of the entire film. And it's such a complex film, and it's so difficult to narrate even in your own language. But they were really, really cooperative, and they were an amazing team. They were a team that had our back, on the shoot.
Once Upon a Time in Calcutta, Jonaki and Asha Jawar Maje, which was the most challenging for you, if you have to pick between the three?
This one.
This one?
Yeah, for sure. Because we've been working since 2015.
Okay.
And we've been through a lot with this film. We've been through a lot. We've had the Federation stop our shoot for 7 days. And then we finished shooting in 2019, March. And now it's August, almost August 2021. So it took this much time to kind of finish the film, to rediscover the film in the edit, because there was just so much material.
So are you planning to take the OTT route when it comes to releasing Once Upon a Time in Calcutta?
We really want to do a theatrical, because we believe that it's a film that needs to be released theatrically, and it's a film for everyone. Anyone can watch this film. So we really want to do a theatrical properly, but again, it's subject to COVID.
So what are you planning to wear to Venice?
This has been a discussion that's come up, and we don't know. I don't want to wear a suit because I'm very uncomfortable in a suit.
Okay.
And so we'll probably wear some kind of Indian ethnics in black.
Thank you for speaking to us.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.